Suspension row with 3-point lock off. So what we're doing here is we are just creating a little more time under tension and focusing on different points during our row, ending in that in range lock off position. The more inverted you are, the more challenging this is going to be. If you really want to make sure that we can kind of challenge a little more of that bicep portion of the row, I would be a little more vertical versus horizontal. But you find what works best for you and you just meet yourself where you're at. If you're doing this during pregnancy, we want to pay special attention to making sure we're getting a little bit of an exhale and hugging baby at each point in that lock off. It's just going to help us manage pressure really well while we're going through the row. So to get set up for this, you're going to have your suspension trainer. You want to make it a little bit longer versus shorter for the strap. You're going to start with your knees gently bent and you're going to be fully extended to start. So I don't want you to have your shoulder blade engage to start off with, because the first lock off position is just making sure that we are getting some really great scapular retraction. Okay, so that simply means that we're going to go from here. So notice that my shoulder blade is like around my rib cage here, but I'm not up in my shoulders and up in my ear. Okay, so shoulder blade is around the rib cage. First position is right here, where you're just going to pull your shoulder blade back towards your spine. So that's what you want to think about. Is you're going to exhale. This is your starting position. Elbow is gently bent. Position number 2, you're making sure that your palm is just kind of facing the floor. We don't need to have the palm facing up or completely facing down. It's just kind of in this neutral position right here. But this is your position number 2. So we've got the elbow at about 90 or so degrees. Exhaling. Nice kind of tension in the deep core. And this is going to be your position number 3. So in this position, you could just stand up and let go and not have any tension here, but that is not the intention behind this exercise. So be very honest with yourself, because when we are in this, so this is position 1, position 2, position 3, I want you to continue to pull down here. That's going to make a big difference because you are pulling against an immovable object. So you're getting a isometric contraction here, which is really, really good stuff. So make sure you continue to pull down in this position, and you should be feeling your lats working. You should also feel your biceps working a lot as well. You shouldn't be really tight in your legs. They should be, you know, have a little bit of tension in them, but you don't need to be gripping your glutes here. Your glutes aren't really doing anything to pull your upper body up. All right, that is your suspension row with 3-point lock off.